Yo, what's up? Welcome back, I should say. Is this top 100? This is like top 50 difficulty, I assume. Cobweb speeds up to be a much harder level, because it's very speed-based to begin with. Makes sense, but doesn't make sense at the same time. I mean, I understand that. It is, what, a top 200 normally? Yo, what's up, Frutas? Back on the webs. I lost a tiny bit of skill at the ending, and that's kind of bad. Play from the first start boss. What, the drop? That's like at 22. Bruh. This does not play like normal Cobwebs, so it's kind of annoying to play from the normal start bosses, because they don't take into account all the speed. Just need a bit more time to react. Your backspace doesn't work because he spilled Coca-Cola on the keyboard. Bruh. I think you sent me the clip of that, and I watched. I mean, at least the entire keyboard isn't broken. What, 23 to 100? Or if it's 9:30 my time. Okay, 9:30 my time is in 2 hours and 13 minutes. So that's not too crazy of a recommendation or requirement. I feel like I've lost some speed. Aren't there other requirements that would make more sense? Like 22 to 100 is a bit much. My tier 39 GDDL? No. Like tier 35. Bro, what are you talking about, Fruitaz? Maybe. Mostly just because I just keep playing worse every single day. Yeah, don't blame yourself, just have a hardest as like an easy extreme. And play Geometry Dash 5,000 hours a day. Self-positivity has a lot of limits. No, I did not see that meetup. I don't really care either. Why is technical even like a figure in the community? Like, what do you do? Yeah, they're frame perfect. I mean, it has to be semi-hard to be frame perfect. Yeah, so what? He verified Zodiac. It wasn't even top 1 at the time. Anybody could do what he did. It's like getting 3rd place in a competition, or there's 3 people. Like, I mean, congrats. Or I guess, more accurately, he got 2nd or 1st place in a competition where there was 2 people. More accurate technical. Personally, you don't like Zodiac. I mean, that makes sense. There's nothing to like about the level. Sorta like Slaughterhouse, it's a bit easier. I mean, it's just an overrated 2.1 level. Also, why is Zodiac taking so long to fall off the list? Like, you don't have to wait a month to place a level. Oh my gosh, what is this? You know what, I'm gonna do 77 to 100 a lot. Need to get good at that. Probably one more time. One or two more. There we go. Nice win, let's keep going. No! Wait, Jack, my bad for forgetting your hardest. But what is your hardest again? Supersonic, nice. Well, I've never done Supersonic. How does it play as a level? It's easy and the duel is annoying. I mean, that sums up my practice runs of it. So you listen to Gavin's advice? Nice. What progs do you have on Komodo? Pre-drop done? Nice. How large is the pre-drop? Well, I would say you should just learn the entire level in no-clip. And once you've done that, you can start getting runs. If you like progress, you can go from 0. If you just want to practice, you can go from the ending and just alternate between the two. You know, trying for 70 to 100 and like 30% and like 48%, 52 to 100. You know, ideally, of course. That's what you did, nice. Want to talk about football again or something? I would be happy to talk about whatever. We could talk about Jack's practice method of levels. Also, doing the no clips, like on the servers, like just searching up Cataclysm no clip, it's not really the way. You want to use no clip in this mod menu or another mod menu, because those levels are inaccurate as hell. Terrible. Yo, what's up, NorGMD? How is it going, Magnus Carlson? Yo, Argentina? Wait, isn't that like the biggest football nation though? Don't they have either Messi or Ronaldo? I did not hear about that, by the way. Magnus Carlson have insomnia. The level gave you itself. Yo, what's up, HQ? I just messed up on Cobwebs in a very cringe way. What is up, Dubdy? Actually, Dubby, can you like catch me up on how everything's been going? Because I need to know. One with Ronaldo, he retired. Bruh. You have to go already? Dang. That's tough. Yeah, practically. So how much harder is the second half than the first half? Because I noticed the duel around 40 is just ludicrously hard. Yo, what's up, Webs? Short time no see. Oh yeah, Nor, I've beaten Insomnia. Oh, never mind, I have 64. Dang, I really thought I had it. Oh, dang, I did not mean to enter the level again. I meant to enter the other one. Wait, the first half is the most difficult part. So the difficulty just ends at like 50. So I was thinking at least with like the first 30-something percent, you were doing very, very well. Extremely well. You got 9 circles and 2 runs, nice. Been playing a lot of Zelda. And now you're done with GD, bruh. Not true, by the way, what you said about the community. That's some random people. Most of them are not top players. Like, I don't want to be grouped into that group. Aerial gleam kind of balancing. Oh yeah, that one extremely hard part at 49 or something. The Maybach wave. That wave looks harder than most of the waves on this level. I don't know how you do it so consistently. Be right back. You're gonna go eat some food. Texas barbecue. See you, WD. I can't hold. Who made this rule? Dang, to 75. If I pass 75, I have such a good chance at everything. Chicken Alfredo, I see. People here have no idea what the Maybach wave is. Oh yeah, to sum it up, it is a wave with 6 frame perfects that are very obviously frame perfect. Like, I totally know what I'm talking about here. You had CBF off for the past 4 days. Bro, what? Oh, and you've been playing Society. The one level that kind of requires it. Well, at least now you know the problem isn't you. It's the game. Times when the player was better than the game. No, bruh, 75. Why does 75 even exist? It's so hard. Blind frame perfects. Everything needs to be frame perfect nowadays. Every wave, UFO, cube. It's just all so frame perfect. Yeah, everybody's gonna call you buns. Just subtract 20 hours. Because that's like accurate. Also, it took me like 50 streams on TS2 to get a good run, and nobody called me buns for that. Except for people who are like competent at the game. But that's like nobody. Bruh, I just bonked the spike. Ouch. What click is the 75? There's 4 clicks. I think all of them either are frame perfect input or release, and they're blind. Big thumbs down. As Vladimir Kramnik would say, block, report. Was he a good sport? No. That was an amazing impression, by the way. Some people in the chat seem to be like the greatest of all time at GD. Is Helio harder than Society? Okay, this chat is not qualified to say that. But there's no way that Heliopolis is easier than Society. do I low-key sound like Kramnik? So I did do the impression well. The microphone messes everything up, so I was just worried. And now he goes pawn to d4. I think this is extremely suspicious. An international master, I think he is 2400 FIDE. He should not be able to find this. Especially given he is it's at 32 seconds here. Does not make any sense. Kramnik. Oh, Kramnik is not a Geometry Dash player. He's a chess player. And he's known for making accusations of other people. Like, he loses, then he reports the opponent for cheating. He has not reported Magnus Carlsen, though, and that is important to note. Oh, and a reason why his accusations matter so much is because he was former world champion. So he was top of the top. Oh, the ending's so satisfying to do, but I messed it up, so it was not satisfying at all. Okay, whatever. We go play the actual level. Oh yeah, he's talked about a lot more people than Hans. I mean, it's not his fault that computers are now like 3600 ELO and they can instantly just beat Magnus Carlsen. Not a demon, but a level. I forget what it's called, but it has an en passant background. And that is epic. Yeah, he was one of the reasons. Not the main one, though. I think it's important to point out that how Hikaru treated Danya. Like, before that happened, Hikaru was... I don't even think he said a single nice thing about Danya. And then obviously other people with Kramnik on the accusations. Oh no, I didn't mean a chess level specifically like the 8x8 board, I just meant a chess themed level. I think there is a platformer though, that allows you to. And an extremely outdated and buggy 2.1 level. Can we stop LARPing about chess? Bruh. Yeah, you haven't heard about it because it's just not being heard about. And also, it's just simple logic too. You don't even need to watch a single clip. Kramnik alone, it doesn't really matter. But Kramnik with other chess players matters. It's as simple as that. Well, Hikaru is just nasty to everybody. That's how it works. Like LP Soupy. No. I don't think... Nobody did. Top chess players... If you mean the opening names, like, those were made by people that were, like, hundreds of years old by now. Besides, like, the Jobava London. Which I think is named by fans. But it's also named after Jobava. You know, it's somebody does something 10 times and then it gets named after them. The Botez Gambit, bruh. Oh, and the, what's it, the Dr. Lupo challenge? Most goated challenge of all time. Well, I tried it and it did not end well. I actually unintentionally tried it, just like Dr. Lupo. I blundered my queen and I did not make back the game, I just lost. I did blunder my rook once though when I was like 600. And then I won that back. Won the game. My opponent emoted on me too, after I blundered. Fuck the Tour de France. Oh, I don't know that. I know it's the biking race, right? Yeah, I totally sacrificed the rook. My opponent fianchettoed a bishop, and I didn't know how to deal with those sort of things. Because you know, when you're 600, you don't have any long-range vision. Unless it's that one free pawn that the bishop can take on G2 or B2. Then all beginners have that vision somehow. No idea how. Top 5 states in America according to TossGD. Okay, so obviously at number 5, actually I'm not. Let's just put North Carolina at number 2 because it's a very good state. New Hampshire at number 1, very cool state. Let's put Oregon at number 3 for its very, very based population, including Sydney Meckham. And at number 4, it's a hard one. I mean, we could maybe put Florida. The driving definitely lowers its ranking though. Because crashing into still objects and having an entire population of people do that is kind of not cool. Definitely nothing near the Great Lakes. It's not cool. I think for number 5, Florida's at number 4. No idea. I mean, Washington's cool. Just generally. I make a lot of jokes about West Virginia, but yeah, let's put Washington at number 5. No, Washington's cool. You have to understand all of the Midwestern states are like the exact same and they're all just deserts. Bruh. North Carolina sounds really cold. It is not. But it sounds that way. Yeah, the upper East Coast. Basically anything just in the upper part of the US. But California is generally very warm. Oh yeah, Florida is 100% the East Coast. It's probably more of the East Coast than any other state. I'm struggling with the 40 wave today. It's rough. How in zoomed do I have chat? I can't change it. I literally can't change it. It's nice. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't read that. Yeah, remind me. Trust me, I know. Is that you or something? Well, if it's all the way around the Caribbean, it's not very American. $29 to 100 with 99 no pullback? Nice. That is proof that you are good enough to beat the level. Yeah, Webbs is correct. Or at least I'm hoping he's telling the truth. Imagine having 67 as your best on Cobwebs. And that's your, like, most serious achievement. That'd be kinda goofy. In Oceania. Well, at least we have it. It's better to have it than to not have it. We have it just in case we get nuked. Because there's no way a nuke is going to American Samoa. Actually, there's totally a way, but we can deflect that one. Bruh, 75 from, what is that, 30, 44 or something? Nearly to 100. Yeah, I'm supporting people who have NC and 2 runs because they don't have 67 on Cobwebs. I mean, that's probably a harder achievement, don't you agree? And it's just 67, like no other percentage. Wait, if there's a state I would travel to the most, it would be New Jersey. I hope that's, like, worded wrong. Because New Jersey, no. That's, like, the worst state on Earth. It's, like, worse than North Korea. Maybe it's a tiny bit better than North Korea. But no, New Jersey's not it. They do all sorts of crap in New Jersey. Worst state. Do you not know about New Jersey? Yeah, Alaska's a better state than New Jersey. Crime rate is just, it's a very linear statistic. Doesn't tell you everything. Like, the crime in a big city is happening all around you. In Alaska, it could be happening 1,000 miles away in Portland. Or 200 miles away. So it doesn't affect you nearly as much. Or, what do they call it? Anchorage? Yeah, you can totally fix your PC. There's no way it's that bad. As long as it's in your possession, you can definitely fix it. I mean, if you really can't find anything on Google, just take it to a PC repair shop. They'll totally know what to do. Do not throw away the PC. Well, it must have not been a very good factory reset. Also, if it gives you options, click on the options. If it's not giving you options, that could be bad. You think it would cost money? Well, if you took it to a repair shop, it would. Even if it took them 1 minute to fix the issue, they'd charge you $50. Minimum. $80 on Scoop and Circles is unfinished. $75 is not RNG, I just don't know how to practice it. Nobody really told me how to practice it. But y'all are the ones that need advice, not me, so I shouldn't complain about that. You might have to quit. Bruh. That is just talk. Conclusion, you're talking to the wrong people. Yeah, okay, I'm not starting from the frame perfect blue orb then. Smart decision. Bruh. Somebody needs to ask a challenge list mod if this is CL worthy. Yo, what's up, Dubd? Oh, no need for applause. I was about to do some applause. Wait, the PC was made before you were born. Well, then it must not be a very good PC. Unless you've replaced stuff in it. I hope you've replaced stuff in it. I mean, you have to. What's the oldest part of the PC? Ah, I see. Yeah, it's probably not causing the problem, though. It's definitely not causing that. Although, out of curiosity, do you know what your CPU is called? Like, what generation it is? College level... Yeah. That's what APs are. I mean, school in America is a joke. Complete joke. Probably in every country. How nervous? Oh, very nervous. I mean, I wouldn't be physically nervous, because I couldn't be nervous for that long. But I definitely wouldn't be happy. Wait, why did you factory reset the PC in the first place? What do you mean? Wait, he sent that? I did not see a CPU. Like, is it an i3 second generation or something? Wait, is it an Athlon 2? Wait, that's the chip. You're kidding, bro. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Okay, that's good enough. I feel like we can go from 0. Me knowing somebody that can help? No, I don't know anybody that can help. I mean, if I can't help, like, nobody can. That I know. Actually, maybe I can ask one person after the stream. Huge maybe, though. I mean, I think you shouldn't have just reset the PC. Because if OBS isn't working, then you just, at the very most, you'd uninstall OBS and then delete all the program saved files. That's actually what I had to do once, because an error was so undiagnosable. That's just what had to happen. Toss more like nerd. Oh, come on. I don't want to hear it, WD. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, you could try asking ChatGPT. I'm like half kidding on this one. I mean, there's no way what you have is an uncommon error. I mean, you might have the most common error, and I've just never seen it before. Whoa, it's purple. Oh, so you click once and it turns purple. That's cool. Me discovering this for the second time. Three? What, were you gonna get a 2? Well, are you sure you deleted all the program files in OBS, Juicy? Because if it still didn't work, there's other problems. I mean, really, I don't know how a recording gets taken at its core. Where do you enable fast restart? It's in the GD settings. College Board is great. Not College Board. I've never had to really take an AP test. Or at least I don't remember. I don't know, I've taken some weird tests. For AP classes. Remember you? Yes. Do I remember anything about you at all? No. Day 30 of changing a pixel on my profile picture and saying remember me until he notices. Bro, Josh, say something back or else I'll know that you're running a macro. Okay, you're definitely running a macro. No, 46. That's not good. The message was deleted. Oof. News headline, Macroer gets destroyed by TossGD's mods. Is that a tough headline? I mean, it wouldn't be a news headline, it'd be like the YouTube title. I like calling it a headline. When I still play TS2, did I find it tiring to play the end? Well, what type of tiring? Like, mentally, yeah. Physically, no. You're welcome. Thank you, Dubdy. Mentally, of course. Yeah. I mean, there's not as many clicks as you might imagine. Whatever you're imagining. Plays absolutely nothing like this level, of course. I did not need to re-enter and exit the level. That was low level of me. Also, what happened, Webs? Just memorize the click pattern. I mean, that's what I've done. Using two keys is not advantageous. Yeah, but you have to get 22 to 100 with 99.5 accuracy. Actually, I can have 99 minimums on. And I'm running 22 to 100. No, I jumped here and then I just went up. Elden Ring, isn't that the game that's like extremely easy? And that's its whole thing, is just being easy. Okay, 99.33. I feel like that was pretty good. That's 0.33% more than normal. Proof I'm the better player. Just kidding. Sent you the clip in Discord. Yo! That's goated. Bruh. Does Elden Ring cost money to play? Bruh, I bonked the frickin' spike. Made me angry. Bruh. That is a terrible investment, WB. Or maybe, you know what, maybe it's like a Grandmaster investment and I'm just not appreciating WB's skills. Ah, 51. I mean, that's more than 51.2 in context. Ah, 31. That's not very good. Bruh. YT wiping your messages today. Why is it doing that? Is that the first message you've seen from me today in like the last 10 minutes? In the last 10 minutes, yeah. What do you mean the no clip accuracy feels broken? Like, what's wrong about it? You know, I have my no clip minimum, it's at 99%. It's an important minimum to have for Cobwebs. Although for Komodo, I don't know how that level plays, I don't know what it is, but I would recommend a less than 99%, because you're just learning. Oh, we almost had an Oblivion incident. I mean, generally you should never go below 90. Or 95. That's general. I mean, it's as simple as on Slaughterhouse, if you mess up a click, you're gonna lose 0.1%. If you mess up a click on Sakup and Circles, you're gonna lose 0.7%. Big difference. What's Komodo, by the way? It's an easy extreme. That was recommended by Gavin. YT wiped like 5 messages, tough. 48 in Oblivion. No, I died to the spike with so many spikes around it. I mean, look at how many there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. There's 8 spikes per spike. It's a lot of spikes. But it's not really extra spiky. $99.89, that is extremely high. No, he might... It's not a might have to quit, it's a might not be very good at diagnosing tech problems. I mean, really, it partially doesn't even matter that he has it broken or fixed. He just factory resetted his PC. That's like the worst thing you can do. And I mean, that PC is so old, the factory that it was built in probably doesn't even exist anymore. I feel like that makes it 10% worse. Oh yeah, it can be fixed. But very obviously not by him. I mean, it's not like his GPU just burned out. It's not like he bent a pin. It is completely software based. And you know, even if his entire PC is like broken and it doesn't work, 90% of the value of that PC is still not broken. I don't know how permanent damage would be caused. But it's definitely not damage to the GPU or anything else. That's expensive. Bruh. Because I'm Aiden. Zebras. Penguins, yes, penguins do, Mog. You are very much correct. Bruh. Hit the blue orb. What? I just flew. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to fly. 98. I flew again. Okay, just so I don't mess up past the hard wave. Like, that absolutely cannot happen. Tap, tap. 2 taps. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. This is not that hard. There you go. W Rob Top for making practice mode playable. Danish penguins? They have those? Do they just steal them from South Arctica and then name them that? Wait, what was he talking about? Oh. They take the penguins from Greenland. I didn't know there were penguins in Greenland. That's definitely cool, though. Oh, it's a joke. Aw. I thought I had penguins in my hemisphere. And they were taken away from me because it was a joke. You know what? You should have just never said that and let me believe that for the next 2 years. Oh, that was a good run. What was that from? Oh, that was from 52. Yay, we got 52 to 100. That's cool. What should I name the video? Should I just name it 52 to 100? There we go. That's a boring name. How would Nor know? Svalbard and Norway are different. Also, I think I asked him, but I don't think he's ever been to Svalbard. But he said it was like a couple hours away by plane. Actually, couldn't you drive there? I don't see why you can't drive to Svalbard. You don't understand the lore. Dang. My bad. You can drive there. Oh, you can't. But why can't you? I mean, from Norway to Svalbard, that's like what? It's like 200 miles. I know cars that can go 200 miles. I think that's like every car I know. Because oceans, well, it's not an ocean, it's the Arctic Circle, it just freezes over. And can cars not go on ice? Or why can't they just have a water car? So if there is a bit of ocean, like on the Norway side, the water car could just float on it. Yeah, Dubdy's car could. Maybe Norway just doesn't have as good cars as Texas. Well, it's 430. Well, you can bring extra gas. Like, a gallon of gas is what, 7 pounds? So yeah, you could just bring a couple 100 pounds of gas and you'd be 100% good. Actually, no, real question, why don't they build the bridge? So Jan, that's safe. Yay! It's more area we can go safely. There's no bridge because it's 650 kilometers across the Arctic Ocean. Well, yeah, if it's a harsh ocean, that's why you have the bridges, so you don't have to like be on the ocean. You're on the bridge. Also, I'm not asking for a 650 kilometer bridge. You could just make 651 kilometer bridges and connect all of them. Is this not brilliant? Y'all have a lot of learning to do over there. I could teach y'all. What's Toss and Nor IRL stream? Isn't Svalbard dangerous though? I'd feel like I would get trolled. Yeah, I know. I could help, like if they put me in head of what, like $2 billion or like $3 billion. I'm sure they have plenty because Magnus Carlsen brings a lot of tourism. Like, I could probably build the bridge, obviously with a team. I'm afraid of nature. Well, yeah, when nature is like 600 pounds and it's trying to get me. Aren't they the deadliest animal on Earth? Also, I have another idea for the bridge. Since Noor mentioned it was a really cold Arctic Ocean, maybe we can just make it a bit colder and it'll just freeze over. And we can have... maybe we don't even need a bridge. Isn't that also genius? Or what's a third of 650? That's like, what, 200? So we just need to make a 200-kilometer bridge that's 3 times as durable. So we can have what's required at just a normal durability. Yeah, y'all aren't doing any of these solutions because they're all just too smart. It's not even rage bait, it's just, I'm explaining what can happen and somebody's not being very open-minded about it. Ooh, common knowledge insult to Fruitas. He does not like that. Also, Dubdy, have you ever met Purell? Norway has an island. Yeah, everybody knows that. Even I knew that. I have it on my world map. Because, you know, the islands all belong to somebody, and I was interested to see. I knew it's very southern. That's what I know. It's like southern enough that it's cold. You know, I know how big Texas is. You have 2 time zones. There's gotta be another state with 2 time zones. Y'all are not that cool. You know, Alaska has like the Acropolis Islands or whatever they're called. And they go like way out to the left. That's gotta be at least 2 time zones just in the islands. Then you have the mainland. Oh my gosh, I did this so much. It's a throw. Why would you meet Purell? Why wouldn't you meet Purell? Genius question gets met with genius answer. Yo, in the chat, raise your hand if your wrist is hurting. I just want to see how many people I can emphasize with. No, I died to the movie thingy. It went down here, and I was going down, but then it went down there. That wasn't very cool. 100,000 square miles. How many thousands of cubic miles? How is it to live in a country with multiple time zones? It's not that crazy. Everybody goes to bed at the same time, despite the time zones. Like, if you're streaming at 9 o'clock, you can pretty much rely on everybody being awake. And if you're streaming at like 2 a.m., you can pretty much rely on everybody being asleep. We're definitely in the same world. Although Texas is different. I don't feel like as related to people in Texas. Well, yeah, you can drive across North Carolina for 2 days and still be in North Carolina if you drive really slowly. You can also cross Texas in 1 hour. You just drive through one of the parts that's thinner. Or 1 minute. I know how that, the very end, you drive diagonally through that. Or if there's people working and traveling between 2 time zones, would that not be very bad? Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. You just work with whatever time zone that they're on. I mean, it's only an hour difference. We have that in daylight savings. I mean, if you work at a place that's in another time zone, you can just set every single like clock that you have in the house to that time zone. You don't need to be on yours. And I mean, for example, for school, it doesn't even matter what time zone you're in. You're going to be getting up crazy early and losing 5 hours of sleep per night. You don't have to worry about anything. You can just rely on that happening every single day. Sometimes I hate you. Wow, that's not a very positive message, Dubty. Thumbs down. I'm gonna go verify Sonic Wave Eternity now. Also, shame on Jevin for nerfing it so much. Like, your best run was twice the difficulty of the entire level by the end of all the nerfing. That pre-drop was brutal. I tried it, and those, like, the ball clicks, they're impossible. I actually think that it was harder than your version, the one that I had. Well, if you have a home in 2 time zones, then, I mean, that's just great, isn't it? It's not like... I mean, I could just follow the time zones in Norway, like, boom, I'm following the time zones in Norway. Like, you're not required by law to say that it's 5:30. Though maybe in Norway you are. Genuinely, he nerfed it. Besides the second wave. Pre-drop was way easier. I had Friday's version. Well, I had a version that was like above your skill level, and I know that for sure. Like, it was way above your skill level. And then Jevon's version was like extremely below all skill levels. Didn't even make it to pointer crate. I don't know, I had a pretty cool click pattern with everything. I don't know if I showed it to you. I think you blocked me by the time I tried to show it to you. Fridays was more nerfed. Yeah, that's just talk. This was like, there's no way you could have done that level. I looked at the video of you playing and it did not look that much harder. It actually looked a bit easier in the wave. Like, first wave, it's pretty easy. I like how Yo Friday Gamer, you know that one part in between the two waves? He fixed that, and it's cool. Because on Sonic Wave, it's like less fixed. But on SWE, it plays very nicely. Yeah, thumbs up. I underestimate your skill. Well then, why was it buffed? Like, why did you buff it? Because obviously you buffed it beyond your skill level. Just seems like a bad idea. I mean, there's no way that's not fake. So, probably. Oh, it's gonna get accepted. Yay! I thought it wasn't gonna get accepted. Maybe I'm thinking of another person with another level. That happened far in the past. Oh wait, no, they said that you had to nerf it, right? I remember that. You need to make a version of Cobwebs 125, but it's a layout, and I'll like that. You weren't allowed to make any changes to it. What? Well, that's just not fair at all. That's like the equivalent of just being a jerk to somebody. It's like what... I forget what his name was. What he did to Lord Vadercraft. He didn't let Lord Vadercraft make changes, then it damaged his reputation when the level played bad. That wasn't cool. Lord Vadercraft's reputation got damaged. Or at least that was how it was supposed to happen. I don't know, Jevon's obviously not a good player, so he obviously would not have been able to do your copy. Those who are mods in LVC's YT. What? I don't know, that was a bit too many abbreviations. Who are those? Wait, are you asking who are the mods? Oh, those who are mods. I get it. I mixed up a couple words. Also, how are you a mod? I know I've asked this to you like 3 times. I just can't believe they answer every single time. How am I not a mod? Like, I stole his speed hack records to encourage improvement, not do anything else. Oh yeah, the banned words list. They are making up stuff. No, I died to this. This straight fly, you see this? This is hard. Like, this is not easy. I have 52 to 100 now. As I should have had. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Going before the waves because I can't do that. I don't know why the wave's so hard. I'm a chud. Whoa. What are we redoing? Oh, I don't like VCing. I give it a big thumbs down. Also, every time I joined one of those servers, Discord asked me if I was a bot. I had to click the checkbox, and I didn't like that. Did I end up VCing with Juicy? No. What? What are you talking about? Bruh. If Lord Vadercraft spent 10 years, he could not do this level at 1.35. You tell him that, by the way. I don't like how I got banned from his Discord server for sniping his records. Like, I only sniped his records because his records were easy to snipe. Like, a literal get good moment. I'm obviously the better SDL player. Also, it bugs me that somebody can get 74 or like 75 on this level when I verify it, and they'll get list points. But me having 75 right now doesn't give me list points. It's like I have it harder. And I don't like that. Toss is very boring in VC. Okay, that was a very extenuating circumstance. That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? You're making fun of me for everything. I feel targeted. Dang. This isn't the 67 wave, it's the 66 wave. If I knew that, I would have never called it that. No. You made Toss get banned from servers. I did not get banned from a single server. I have to point out. You know, if I could just beat this level, that would be nice. It was when you were playing SWE, so a while ago. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Yeah, he gets like 50 Mr. Beast messages. So he has to be. I mean, those could be Lord Vadercraft's alt accounts. And he's just pretending that he doesn't know what's happening. And he's good at pretending, I can tell you that. I mean, you're telling me he can stream for 2 hours and then talk for 100% of the time without lying? I don't think that's true. 22 to 100. Oh, 99.63. I have to beat that. So I start running from 22. Level, no clip. Oof. Gonna have to have this at 99 if I want to beat his no clip accuracy. Oh, what did Zanny mean? Zanny was not lying. I can say that much. I think we need to confront Zanny together. That's what needs to happen. He's underrated, but at the same time overrated. Oh, come on. I mean, it's true he's not good at the game, but what he's done, he has good achievements. That's what matters. What was that accuracy? Did you see that? I think I made it past the 75 wave without messing up. Crazy. I don't think I can beat Nor's accuracy, I'm just not good enough. We go from 0. Insomnia and Cobwebs is just not a fair comparison. Nah, I would say it's a fair comparison. They're about the same difficulty. I mean, what? Insomnia is top 500. Cobwebs is top 600. Makes a bit of sense to me. LVC's Easy Demon Roulette was his biggest flop yet. I mean, it is just a boring video. Cobwebs is not 198, it's 200 something. I mean 600 something. I misspoke. Wait, if it's 198, they rose it again. That's interesting. Or raised it. I'm fully aware of my grammar being terrible. So if you think I'm not, I am. Aw, 51. Let down. I mean, I could totally get so far. The REDL GD mod. Ooh. You just had, that's basically a computer, that has to be a computer virus, if it's made by the REDL. I mean, they solicit people for money just so they can accept an imaginary record in an imaginary server, and everything's imaginary. And it's all meaningless. They charge you, what, like $2 a month for that? I mean, that's $24 a year. I heard it was $5 from somebody. Like, that's super unfair. It's 200s on global. Well, the global's the only accurate demon list. Wait, what is the efficient demon list? Also, I'm glad that you recognize that the REDL is bad. Oh, I died to the wave again. I don't like that. 198, nah. It's like 250. 270. Whatever number I want it to be, that's below 200. I mean, it's an easy level. The best Serbian player got 94 on Avernus. No. So they place levels as fast as possible. I mean, that's better than the RADL. Because no matter how inaccurate they are, they're still more accurate. And that's good. Oh, so bad. You don't need to make a wave like that, especially when the transition is just so bad. They changed... Oh, they placed that? What the heck? Bro, what's... Isn't the Balkan Peninsula like 2 countries? Space RS. Do you look up to him, Fruitaz? I don't look up to the best player in the US, so that's why I'm asking the question. Not really. I see. I look up to the best player in North Carolina, though. I think that's more comparable. So in North Carolina, we love each other. And you'll never know what that's like. I'm kidding. You look up to Space UK? No. Wrong person to look up to. I really want a nice run. Like, I just need one more attempt at the 49 wave. That's not an attempt. Oh, that's stupid. No, I want another attempt. Wait, they actually had their training in Greensboro? That's crazy. Yeah, we are the Mr. B state. So, without North Carolina, their team couldn't have done anything. WNC. It's called... Wait, it's called Greenville? If it's called Greenville, I assume the Roblox game is absolutely horrible. And it involves nothing good at all. Just my guess. Good night, Nor. I will. Wait, how late is it over there? It's 3:08. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty late. I have my hand in such a bad position, I can't believe I play like this. There has to be some way to fix what I'm doing. Stream at 10 a.m. next time, bruh. It'd be 4 a.m. for me. That would not function well. Dang it. Well, if I streamed at 10 a.m. my time, then that would work. Because your time, that would be what? 4? But the good 4. You stream at 4 a.m.? But, like, your time? Crazy. I mean, 4 a.m. my time wouldn't be that crazy. Four to 6. Okay, I'm not even, like, awake before 4. I have an altered sleep schedule. I really don't want to end this stream with no attempts past the wave. It's kind of like my goal for today, was to have an attempt past the wave. Bruh. That wasn't a good no-clip run, but that wasn't a bad one. No wave attempts in the next hour. The hour of joyful stream, bruh. TS2 at 1.05. I could try TS2 like 1.2 or something. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be very good because I don't have the ability to beat the level. How is this humanly possible? So I have this thing called a hand and I just click the button. Brilliant strategy, by the way. Bruh, 40 sucks. No, why did I die to that? That's so dumb. Click on the right frame. I don't really do frames. Frames aren't my thing. Too much to count in 1 second for Toss to pick the exact one. No, I can count them all. But I have trouble picking the right one. Like that's frame 433. I shouldn't have clicked there. This is so rough. Have I beaten this in regular speed? Of course I have. I mean, it's a free level. .25 times is crazy. Well, it's actually the minimum. Like, if I did this at 1.2 times, which I wanted to do, then it wouldn't get accepted on the speed hack demon list. The SDL. Oh, their best player, or at least top ranked player, is really bad at the game, by the way. Which is kind of sad. Bad scoring formula. Ain't no way. Well, I just wanted an attempt past this wave. It's so annoying. Have I beaten Hypersonic? Ooh. I'm afraid not. I just don't really do extremes. I don't think I've beaten an extreme in half a year. Actually, I haven't beaten one since Oblivion. If you don't count rebeats. PS2 1.1 times, I'd try. 60 Hz mobile, no CBF, nobody could. That is impossible. Nobody has, nobody will. Although, not at 125 makes it really easy. It's still too hard. I don't know why I'm so bad at this part. It's like 40 to, what, 52? 53? Do you check mobile hertz? You don't. If your mobile device is anything but 60 Hz, you will know. Whoever is selling it will make you know. Yo, 75 Hz mobile gaming phone computer. 75 Hz, it's 75 Hz. That's 15 more Hz than 60 Hz. Oh my gosh. Made for gaming. Ah. I do not like dying there. 60 FPS Acheron. Oh yeah. There's that. I think that person responded to one of my comments in like the most crazy way ever. I said, like, why don't you just, you know, not play on 60 and beat it normally? And he said something like, if I did that, then I'd be one of 200, and I don't want to be one of 200, I want to be one of 1. That's just insane, bruh. Like, the aura. The aura of a king. Bruh. Playing at 60 doesn't really make completions harder though. Just makes them more luck based. It's the exact same difficulty. You have to understand the difference between minimum skill and how annoying it is to do. Like a level with a 1 trillion chance of you passing it, I mean, you're not gonna beat that level. But it is the easiest level in Geometry Dash if you don't have to click at all. With Acheron, you're just doing the exact same click pattern and the game just has a random chance to mess you up. L cold. Oh, reposted. That is an L move. Every click is a 16 milliseconds frame. Not every click. You need some solid skills. Well, yeah, you need to be good enough to do Acheron. I mean, that's really good. L told. Every click on 60 FPS Acheron is a frame perfect. Almost every 60 FPS frame perfect is 16 milliseconds. Yeah, I get you. That's like more of a statement than anything. Is it just me, or people who do the frame window videos, they just like piss me off? Like, just tell me the actual frame perfects. Like, nobody cares about frame windows because that's also not difficulty. I mean, if anything, the frame perfects are more accurate. Because you're going to have positives, you're going to have negatives. And in the end, over 200 frame perfects, it's all just going to balance out. If you call frame perfects only luck, then levels like TS2 or other levels are completely luck-based with no skill. What do you not understand, dude? I don't know how you even got to that conclusion. You said 1 + 1 = 2. So you're the worst person in human history. Like, oh dang. Really? I call it luck-based. I already said it takes as much skill as normal Acheron, and everything more than that's just pure luck. You're just getting rage baited by your low comprehension of... I'm not gonna say that, but that is what's happening. How do I make my Nepesta pack texture pack red? How do you think? I went into Photopea and then just changed it red. I think I manually did some textures too. Yeah, I said frame windows are stupid, and that was on a different thing. Didn't know we were 100% fixated on one statement. at that point. More skill needed. Well, yeah, I'm saying 60 FPS Acheron is equally as difficult as Acheron, just requires more luck. What do you not understand about that? If your game is running at 60 FPS, then everything's just going to be luck. Because the game will just have a random chance of messing you up, even if you do the click perfectly. That's more of how Rob Top's physics work than just being at 60 FPS. What? Fruitaz, what are you talking about? No. Like 64. I was not that accurate. Also, Webs, what's your progress on Cobwebs 125? Yeah. Also, Webs, what's your progress on? Thank you for repeating after me, Fruitaz. No, Webs, actually, what is it? Well, yeah, but you said it wasn't, like, top 40. So I assumed you were playing it to back up your opinion. instead of just no clip run, no clip run. Like, whatever, I don't care about no clip runs. I like real progress around here. More tangible. I thought he said he beat the level. Obviously that was a mistake by me, and he was definitely not talking about Cobwebs 125. Yay. Oh, 59 to a bug. If I could have clicked again, then it would have been fixed. Then they make it so you can't click again. If you're gonna make the level free, just make it free. What? Bloodbath is 2015. Bruh. What did you say, Fruitaz? Yay, I died to another bug. Not even touching the hitbox this time. Holy idiot creator. Yeah, it's an amazing level. Plays better than every single other Extreme Demon, plus or minus 250 spots. And then you have stuff like that, which is really annoying. Like you're just dying to bugs. That's the entire experience. Because if you have 20,000 attempts and one of them you die to a bug, but that one is the furthest one, that's 100% of your experience. So all 20,000 of those attempts might have been a bug. Might as well have been. Because they all just led up to a singular bug. And not really, because apparently people have some problem with adapting to the click pattern. I don't know how somebody can play Cobwebs and then just not be able to adapt to this click pattern, but that's just how it is, and I feel like that makes it main list worthy easily no matter what. It surprised me that was a thing. Well, I mean, it's not close to main list, maybe, if you can adapt. I mean, another problem with that is, if you're treating it as a new level, of course it's going to be easier, but you had to spend all that time learning the level on Cobwebs itself, one times. Like, that doesn't come for free. I mean, I guess. I mean, I had to relearn a lot of the GP, a lot of the gameplay. Like, as much as you can adapt, it does not apply fully. Like, for example, the ending. You have to do the ending completely differently. I know in Cobwebs it's just like... and it's really basic. You just click the same click over and over again. Oh yes, I did see that clip. And it's a real one too, which is crazy. He confirmed it was real. Not his fault though. Somebody else's fault for having that frickin' name. Well, I tried Cobwebs 120 right after I beat Cobwebs, and it did not transfer. It transferred for like the first 50%. And then absolutely nothing else. what's up? It did transfer very well for you. I think there was just one person who said that it just did not at all. Maybe that's just a skill issue. And if you're a good player, it'll always transfer. I mean, you have like 2,000 victors of the level, and all of them have access to speed hack, but nobody's speed hacked the level. Maybe they're just all bad. Whatever, screw this. I don't like that I got 73. It's an annoying bug to die to. And I died to the 59 bug twice. Amazing. Goodbye, webs.